What's up, everyone? Just checking in. Yes, we're a little bit early, but I wanted to just check in with everybody, see how you're all doing. We're kind of working out some things on our end as well to make sure that everybody's good. So we got you live here. About 3 more minutes. So if you need to get anything, go ahead and get something. Today we're just kind of talking about prepare and moving forward. So go ahead and check that out. We'll see you in a little bit. What's up? I see some people up here. Let's see if I can see who's viewing everything. So we got 4 people over here on my page. We got some more people here on SuperCamp page. So again, we're gonna give it a couple minutes and then we're gonna jump right in. If you're here, just go ahead and just let me know that you're here, so we can see what's happening. All right, see some people jumping on in. Again, what's up? Today's focus is really about how can we get through what we're getting through here. And you'll see me kind of bouncing back and forth between a couple cameras here. It's just we want to make sure that we're getting everything out the way that we need to. We also have a Zoom link that you'll be able to see later on and see what's happening. Hey, what's up, Big Rob? How you doing? Appreciate you, bro. Hope you can get some content from this to help out. I know you got some kids in high school right now, kids traveling and doing their thing. So we're here as a resource during this coronavirus that's happening, and we realize that that's taking a toll on parents. It's taking a toll on teachers, and it's taking a toll on students. I'm making sure that they get everything that they need to. So again, we're just checking in, going in live. We're going to start 100% in 1 minute. So if you have some more people kind of checking in on your page, I see we got more people on SuperCamp page. We got more people on my page. Go ahead and check in. We have Allison, who's going to also be with us to kind of like give some of the dialogue that's happening. But first and foremost, let me just go ahead and start my timer here. All right, so we're officially live. Hi, my name is Charles Smith. I'm a SuperCamp Programs Manager at SuperCamp. And what we're doing today is really focusing in on the prepare. How can we prepare ourselves for the long term? And what I mean by the long term is realistically, parents, teachers, and students, this time that we're going through is something that we haven't ever had to go through at this level, at this scale. So how can we prepare ourselves to make sure that we can be successful and excel once we get back into school, once we get back into the things that we're doing? And we said, Cheyenne and I said the other day that we're going to be doing things for parents, we're going to be doing things for teachers, we're going to be doing things for students. Today's focus and the weekly focus of the 8 minutes for live is focusing around the strategies that we can utilize to be more successful in our daily lives. So if you've ever worked for SuperCamp or been through SuperCamp, you have these good things called playbooks. And the playbooks, we're going to talk about the habits of an excellent learner for this week. So today, we're talking about prepare. Tomorrow, we're talking about get in state. Wednesday, we're talking about prime your mind. Thursday, we're talking about do the one thing. And then Friday, we're doing make it stick. So in the prepare, notice that we already have things set up for you and ready. In our space here, we have our Zoom going on at the same time. We have 2 different cameras for the different programs that we have, and then we also have a TV in front of us. For teachers, parents, this is important that you just have those resources around you. You could use your phone. Nothing high tech, it's just your phone and the things that you're doing. For students, the best time to think about things right now when you're in the entering phase of prepare is what do you know, what don't you know, and what do you want to know? And that's kind of what we have here. So if you have any things, thank you, Lisa. I see you're on live. I appreciate you. If you could do us a favor, for us to be a resource for you, go ahead and put in the comments below, what are some things that you really want to know? What are the things that we can do to help you? That could be planning lessons. That could be looking at different resources that are happening. That could be teaching content to help them refresh and retain information. So what are some things that you would need? Go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Lisa, I see you on here. I appreciate it. And you sent the link to the SuperCamp page for Italy. I appreciate that. We have people live in Italy. We're live in Italy, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia. We have 14 different countries that are following in on this. Again, we're talking about prepare. So with that, boil it all down. First things you got to do. What do you want to know? What do you want to do? And when do you want to do it? So the very first thing is when you're working remotely, or when you're away from school, you're away from your job, you're away from the things that you need to, the first thing is set up a plan. It sounds simple, it sounds easy, but it's really mapping out your time. The first thing that you can do right away is set aside time from today. So for us, it's noon. Whatever time it is for you, whatever that 0 o'clock is for you, for us it's noon Pacific Standard Time, whatever it is for you, make sure from this day forward, you set that aside so you can be part of these lives. This is going to help retain and refresh information. I was talking to some teachers from Illinois and from New Jersey and all over the United States, and they're talking about how they're directed by their administration to not teach new content, which I agree with, and to provide opportunities for them to refresh and regain the skills that they need to. So the first thing that you could do to prepare, know what you want to do, what by when, set up a plan, set up a schedule, and really commit to that schedule. The next thing is create a space where you can do this at. It's not your bedroom, and I hate to say it like that, but it's not your bedroom, because if you're in your bedroom, the context of that space is to sleep. So set up aside, maybe it's in a hallway, maybe it's in a room, maybe it's in the garage, whatever that is for you. Even if it's a corner of your room, corner of a space, create that, and that is your space that you go to every single time that you're going to study. For students, very simple, very easy. You've been going to school for a while now. So what are some things that you can do to set up your schedule? If you've been going to a class, say 7:30 in the morning, then maybe at 7:30 in the morning you wake up and you set aside 30 minutes to just look over the content that you've already learned. You go to YouTube. YouTube is a valuable resource. We are not sponsored by anything. We're not sponsored by YouTube or anything of that nature, but it's a valuable resource. We also have refreshers on our YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe and like to that so you can see those. These videos will be posted on that as well. Other things that you can do to refresh your information by Khan Academy. They have a lot of resources out there. I was talking to our team. Allison today was bringing up Scholastic. Scholastic has a lot of resources out there for elementary through 6th grade. So go ahead and check them out, scholastic.com. Again, we are not endorsing them or in any way, shape, or form. We're just here to provide resources to you because we want to make sure that you have everything that you need. Other things that you can do in your calendar, map out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Have your time for Saturday for yourself. Treat this time as if you are still going to work, as if you are still going to school, and breathe and relax. Because the beautiful thing about working remotely is the fact that you could do it on your own schedule. And you can take the opportunity to take ownership for what you're doing in your life. I've worked on my master's online, 100% online. I did my doctorate 100% online. I have 4 years of just that experience alone. And some of the things that I utilized to prepare myself is to making sure that I told my friends, my family, I told coworkers, hey, during 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., I'm live, I'm with work. And then the further I got into my studies, I realized I had to allocate more time. So in this first phase today, the only thing that you have to do, the only, what we say is home fun that you get to do, is map out your week, just this week. Don't worry about mapping out next week or the week after, just map out this week. How much time do you want to allocate to each class that you're in? So if you have 7 classes, which is what I used to teach back in Chicago, the students had to go through 7 classes. So if you have 7 classes, map out when do you want to do these classes. So if you had gym first, work out. Even though we're in this social distancing phase, it doesn't mean that you can't work out at home. That's going to help build your immune system to make sure we can fight off the things that we need to. Okay? If you were in health, look at the foods that you're eating. Map out what are you going to eat, what are you going to buy, what are you going to do. Another thing that you could do is, so if you're in math, first off, I was a high school math teacher. I'm definitely here as a resource. Put your comments below. What are some support that you need? Teachers, we are going to have videos within the next 2 to 3 days live on our SuperCamp YouTube channel that shows you how to set up a class. Even though you don't have to use Google Classroom and pay for that service, you can create Google folders for your classroom, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Map out, what do you want to get to your students? What do you want them to really retain and be masterful on when they come back? And realize that this is an amazing time for us to connect with ourselves, to just be alone and to get that refresher that we need. So that's part of the prepare as well. So think about all the things that you need to do. It's 12:08, so we've been live for 8 minutes. If you have any questions, reach out to us right away. That's my alarm going off. Let me know that we've done our 8 minutes. We're going to have 8 minutes every single day, Monday through Friday. Take Saturday and Sunday to prepare, to do what you need to. To sum it all up, what do you want to do? What by when? Create your schedule for this week. And then map out, check in with your teachers. Hey, what is the content you want me to look at? For teachers, what's the content you want your students to look at? Go ahead and utilize some of those remind.com. Go ahead and use Zoom links. We can still do things virtually to make sure that things are successful. So go ahead and check us out. See you all later. Peace.